Hey everyone, Raz1 here. Welcome back to more Powerwash Simulator. Last time, we started our little power washing journey and completed 2 levels. This time, we're going to be starting on a few extra, at least a couple of extra jobs here. So, I think I want to start with the dirt bike first. Yeah, this one usually doesn't take that long. And you're about to find out why that is in a sec. Yeah, we just barely got started, and we already have 15%. So... just keep cleaning. Just keep cleaning. I'm using the water. Yeah, it doesn't really go too fast. I mean, well, it does go fast, it just doesn't take that long. So, yeah. It might be doing some other projects alongside this one, though, but we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get there, though. And there we go. Yeah, it only took like 3 minutes. That's kind of how fast it goes, though. Yeah, we have a hazmat suit. I should also mention... oh, not terribly far off from that. There's also some clothing options. If you did download some of these you will get some gloves for $0, so you might as well just pick them up. And some also some other suits. They again, you might as well just pick up since they're free. There's also modifications, which yeah, you can really tell where this is going. Of course, we won't access the modifications until like way later. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And now for just check and make sure. Yeah, I have all of them for this version. Yeah, let's clean the bungalow next. Just have something a little bit harder, but not as hard as some other stuff later on. A volcanologist. Yeah, being a biologist must be like really hard though. But since you have to like go to a bunch of college or a bunch of time in class in order to do it. Yeah, when I was a young little boy, I wanted to be a teacher, just because my parents were teachers. But as I grew older, I felt like that was more like, you know, kind of not my thing. But then again, with these videos, I could be technically, seen as a teacher, though, since, teaching people how to play certain games. Yeah, eventually I didn't want to, didn't really know what I wanted to do for a living, Which is why I'm kind of hoping this, that my channel gets, up there in popularity. The one worry that I do have is that copyright and all that. And the other worry is that it might not be like entertaining to some people, though. But to each, everyone has their own taste, though. But like, I just wish that I could like, not have any like worry for restraints or anything when it comes to content and all that. Yeah, I feel like it's just there's just more to it than just, be you, but like, but I just don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole of perfectionism, Yeah. Yeah, but I could have mentioned all this when during my other LPs, though, but I felt like this was a perfect game to like really talk about it, though, since it's just kind of one of those where it's just like a chill and relax kind of game. Like, not every game has to be, like, super difficult in order to be hard. Well, super difficult in order to be good. Like, some people just might want to have a casual experience, and just want to relax after maybe like a long days worth of work, and I kind of want to provide. I kind of wanted to make a community where people can, like, forget their troubles and all that, and just be happy. Because not everything has to be stress-inducing. Yeah, see what I mean about the white nozzle not clean as well as the other nozzles. Yeah, it's not. It's like great for covering like the top end of like dirt, though, but for the hard surfaces, yeah, you're gonna need to utilize the other nozzles in order to clean certain surfaces. Yeah, I'm probably going to be hoarding a lot of the soap in this game, just in case I stumble upon a job that I can't do without it. Even though it's not quite a necessity to beat the game, since you will be getting better power washers as the game goes on. Especially if you do a 5-star job on every job. Like, again, the sooner the more 5-star jobs you do, the sooner you get some better equipment. And again, the more money you get, the sooner you'll get to the better power washers. Yeah, you don't want to use your soap up too fast since you know it might there might come a job where you might need it. You're just trying to take care of the bottom stuff first, just so it won't be as big of a headache later when I get onto the roof and just get cleaned already. Stairs. How about you quit staring at me, stairs? We're cleaning up all the Monarch decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at all these Monarchs. Look at this photograph. Yeah, I also promise you, not all of these jobs are gonna take like a single video though, but they might take multiple episodes in order for me to get done. But of course we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't want to use up my soap now, but I kind of have to though, since I have like the worst power washer in the game. But then again, you start with this one, so not really. I think it's just that the other power washers are better in a way. Yeah, it just feels like you have to use like the 25 the 25-degree nozzle or less in order to clean stuff. Yeah, like every nozzle has its strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, like the 40-degree nozzle is good for a game like surface dirt, and it's good against top. Good against good for a spread, but it's really bad against hard surfaces like metal or something like of the sort. Yeah, I think wood is honestly the easiest to clean out of all the surfaces. Just because even the white nozzle can really clean it. Without too much trouble or anything like that. And just as a reminder, this all may sound easy at first, but it's going to get a lot harder as the game goes on. It's kind of like Plants vs. Zombies in a kind of way, but we're just like ramps up the difficulty as time goes on. But then again, that's like any game though. If we're being completely honest, you don't want to leave any stone unturned when cleaning here, since it could mean the difference between 99% and 100%. Just so close to cleaning the underside of this part of the roof. Yeah, imagine something like this would be like kind of hard in real life though, but because it would probably take a lot of time in order to clean. You force my hand. Yeah, first time using this. It has very little rain, spread, but it's really good and clean. Like the best clean them other than the turbo nozzle. Because the turbo nozzle is basically just the 0 degree nozzle, but it goes around in a circle. Yeah, we're at 64%. Nintendo 64%. 64! It's a Nintendo 64! Even though I'm playing a PlayStation 5, it's a 64! Just keep cleaning. 69! Nice! We're at the nice percent. No! I ruined it! I ruined everything! No! Now the universe is going to implode on itself because I didn't stop at 69. Okay, now we're at $514. We need $900 in order to get $900, and I believe 15 stars in order to, like in total, in order to get to that, to the next power washer, which was the medium duty. And yeah, but just 100% in 3 levels. It means that you'll immediately go to the star requirement needed in order to get to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna change out my gloves to make it so that we're gonna be recording this in the summer, so I might as well just put on the summer outfit and the summer gloves 2024. Decent amount of progress in this video, because we basically spent like a majority of the video on this alone. But I don't want to go any further than I need to, since I only have limited. I have so much space on my computer, or my laptop rather, that I would have to probably delete some of the Skyward Sword videos I've recorded and already edited and uploaded. Because if I delete the ones that I haven't uploaded yet, then it's going to be a problem, since I'm going to have to re-record those videos if I do that. But at least I've been kind of consistent of saving up the videos that I haven't edited or uploaded yet, edited completely or uploaded yet. Yeah, I might as well just get the roof done now, so I don't have to, continue to hop between it and in between the roof and the chimney. Well, of course, that would also mean that I would have to clean the roof as well as the porch roof, since again I haven't completely cleaned up either yet. Yeah, I think the roof does take the longest of everything in this mission. The roof does take the longest. Since I think, if memory serves, it takes like 33.3% of the completion of this particular stage, if memory serves. since the other 66% is just cleaning the other stuff below it, like the walls, the gutters, and all that. So yeah, by itself, the roof takes like a third of the stage by itself in terms of dirtiness. Wait, there's a cat. Oh no! I fell off. I've fallen. But fortunately for me, I can get back up. Yeah, there's like a cat over there. Unfortunately, I don't think we can reach it by regular means, but at least it's a nice little thing that you can look at while working on the roof and any other part of the mission. Nope. Don't go down. I need to stay on the roof. We need to raise the roof. Raise it. Why do I get the feeling that the yellow nozzle is like carrying us right now, just throughout this entire mission? Gotta go to this stubby one because I don't want to not be able to wash something. There we go. I think that's the last of the gutters, if memory serves. But, yeah, I could very easily be wrong about that. Clean. Get clean roof. We need to raise you. We need to raise the roof. Oh my god, we're almost done with the roof. We just need to clean a bit more and then we're done with the roof. Okay, we got the pop-up. Let's see here. Chimney, porch roof, and 2 posts. Okay, the porch roof is done. Now it's time for the chimney. Okay. Okay, the chimney's done. I just need to find the last 2 posts that aren't clean. Okay, here's one of them. Okay, that's one. And there's the other. There we go. And now we got this job done. Alright. think I might get this one started at the very least, and then I'll probably just call it for this video. Just see. Just need to clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I think I might get to the 10% mark. Or maybe the, like, probably 5 to 10% mark, and then I'll call it. Gotta save. Save a few times just to be sure. And, yeah, I think I'll end it here since since this does seem like a good stopping point, so I'll end it here. Next time on Powerwash Simulator, we're cleaning up the playground. See you guys then. Until then, have a great day.